I'm getting the Swedish meatballs. Hello. Hi guys, and welcome back. This is going to be your travel tips for your next travel trip. Alright, tip number 1 is going to be for my motion sickness people. If you don't know if you have motion sickness, think about it like this. Do you get sick in the car in general? That's going to be your first telltale sign if you do have motion sickness. If you're like, just a little bit, you probably do. And if that is the case, if you do have motion sickness, whether you're on a plane, a boat, a train, wherever you go, you want to stay towards the middle or the front of whatever vehicle you're in. This is because if you're in the back, you're going to feel the motion of every single bump, turn, sway, whatever you're in, you're going to feel all of it times 2 in the back. So if you do know that you have motion sickness, it is best to stay away from those areas so you don't get sick further. Lesson number 2, travel with cleaning products. I know that might sound crazy or like a germaphobe, but I promise it will help you stay safe and healthy. If you know that you're someone who gets sick really easily, then I cannot highly recommend this more. Because basically, when you're on a plane, do you think they have enough time to clean every single seat in between the switches? No. When you're on a train, do you think they do that? No. So if you're going to be sitting there for hours, or even if you're on a cruise or a boat or a hotel room, and you're going to be there for an extended amount of time, do you really want to sit and sleep in somebody else's ick? No. If you know that you're going on a trip, I highly recommend bringing gloves, some disinfectant wipes, and if you want, bring a mask. I usually bring a mask when I go to an airport because that's a big hot pot of a bunch of different people coming together, and it's the easiest way to get sick. I mean, no one forgot the pandemic, right? Yeah. Wear a mask. I know people don't like wearing masks, okay? But once you get sick at an airport, you're gonna think twice. I'm sorry, that was really mean. Please don't leave. Tip number 3, get a VPN. That's right, I said it. You know, like all the YouTubers and influencers say, oh, get this VPN, get this VPN. They were right. They were right, guys. They were right, all right? You'll get it. You want to be safe when you're in and out of the country, or if you're in and out of the state that you're living in. And a VPN is the best way to protect yourself. Also, let's say you are in a different country, and let's say that one of your favorite streaming services does not stream in said country. The VPN can change that for you. My personal recommendation for a VPN is probably going to be ExpressVPN. That's the one I use. It's super easy. I can have it on multiple devices, and I'm able to go to various different countries and even cities and states. This video is not sponsored by any of the VPNs. Tip number 4. Bring an empty bag. If you're going on a small trip, you still don't want to overpack so you can get some souvenirs. But if you know that you're going on a trip longer than 4 days, I would bring an extra bag. This extra bag, again, could be like a tote, a backpack, a suitcase, a duffel. It really kind of just depends on where are you going, how much you think you might end up buying extra. For me, when I went to Japan, but I got a new one, same size, and it was full. Okay, so point being, bring an extra bag. Tip number 5, don't do all the tourist things. I'm not saying don't do all the tourist things. I'm just saying, there is a lot to explore wherever you go. There's a culture that every neighborhood kind of has, and it's different. So it's really nice to just take things slow and experience what you have in front of you. For example, I went to Japan. In Kyoto, of course I did a couple of the touristy things, but some of my favorite things that I did was just walk around the neighborhood and stop by at Lawson's. It's a great way to slow down your vacation and really appreciate why you came there in the first place. Tip number 6. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to give you the essentials so that you don't overpack. Of course you want to be prepared, but you don't want your bag to be bursting. So, some things that you want to bring. Anything for weather. I'm talking a fan, an umbrella, a raincoat. I know that sounds silly, but you really don't know what the weather is going to do for you. Always bring a jacket. Always bring a jacket. Always bring a jacket. I'm being so real with you. Always. When you are packing clothes, I would recommend, unless it's a short trip, bringing a quarter to half of the clothes that you would actually need. And in this case, you can either buy more clothes or wash those clothes. Awesome options, right? That way you're underpacking and you're either coming back with the same amount of clothes or you're coming back with more clothes, but you have the space for those clothes. See what we did there? All right, this should be a no-brainer, but some people still manage to forget packing these things. Chargers. Bring your chargers for all your devices, but also try and bring a portable charger for your phone. A lot of times you're going to be using GPS on your phone, and if your phone dies, you're cooked. So bring a portable charger and bring regular charger. 2 more things that you're definitely going to want to bring. Medicine, if you know that you're already taking medicine. If not, it just helps to bring pain medicine and cold and flu symptom medicine, just in case. Nobody wants to be sick on their vacation, but it's better to be safe than sorry. The final thing that you're going to be bringing is your toiletries. Definitely check in which country you're going to, because sometimes they might not have what you need for your skin or for your hair. Tip number 7, give yourself a recovery day after your trip. This may sound simple and maybe like something you don't really need, but it really helps. Depending on what kind of trip you're taking, it might be relaxing and it might just be like the next tourist thing or the next activity, and that can be really exhausting. Traveling on its own is also very exhausting, so you want to build in a day or at least 12 hours just for yourself to really relax and recover from what you did. Especially if you have to go back to work or school, you want to give yourself that time to recover. And if you're going to a country that is outside of your time zone by a lot of hours, you might have jet lag, so you probably will need the recovery day just to fix your sleep schedule. So take it with a grain of salt, but definitely try and schedule yourself a recovery day for the day after you come back from your trip. And that, my friends, is all my travel tips for your next travel tip. If you want more tips, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next video. My script is just out on the bed.